The man was studying a newly discovered fossil when a venomous snake suddenly leapt out and bit him. And it was none other than the king of venomous snakes, a rattlesnake.
Ah, shit! Fuck!
He quickly took out a knife and cut open the wound. Then he sucked out the blood from the wound, trying to slow down the spread of the venom. Before the venom reached his heart, he ran back to his cabin in the woods. After gulping down a large bottle of water, he collapsed onto the bed. His consciousness began to blur until the venom spread through his body, and he fell into a deep sleep. While his immune cells were still fighting the venom inside him, he had no idea how long it had been when he finally opened his eyes. He saw that his hand had swollen to the size of a loaf of bread, but he didn't last long before falling asleep again. During this time, he occasionally got up by instinct to drink water, but would slip back into unconsciousness after drinking enough. It wasn't until 3 weeks later that Jack's body finally purged the venom, and he woke up. But he didn't know that the outside world had changed drastically. Jack planned to go to the hospital for a thorough checkup, but he was shocked to see that his car was covered in dust. Clearly, he had no idea he had been asleep for 3 weeks. Jack didn't dwell on it. He simply wiped the windshield clean and drove toward the hospital in the nearby town. But when Jack arrived in town, the sight before him filled him with terror and dread. The sheriff was lying on the ground, reeking of decay, clearly dead for a long time, and the once bustling streets were completely deserted. Jack felt a strong sense of foreboding and immediately drove back home. Unfortunately, when Jack returned home, he saw the sight he feared most. His mother was lying quietly in bed, never to wake again, and his father was lifeless in the bathroom. Jack had no idea what had happened to the town. Through his grief, he could only bury his parents in the backyard. Then he began searching the town for other survivors, but all he found were corpses. Jack refused to believe there wasn't a single living person, so he gathered some weapons from the supermarket and headed toward a larger city.